All right, special delivery just arrived as we continue on this Porsche 996 911 Carrera 4 project. It's also a cabriolet with a hardtop. Never intended to make it a project, to be honest. I did want to leave the car stock, but I'm one of those guys that I do really enjoy a nice looking body kit, tastefully done, of course. So I just wanted it to have a little bit more presence and have a little bit of me in the car, you know. So I think that's why I embarked on it. Not a very big project, just something to make the car look a little bit nicer. So what you see over here is the rear spoiler. Okay, as you can see, for the 996, it's upside down right now. So there's a whole video out there from Gt2 Tech, BetterBodiesUSA.com on how to install that onto your existing rear spoiler, or onto your existing, you know, rear engine lid, where the factory spoiler exists. You know, the factory spoiler that articulates up and down depending on what speed you're going. So what I wanted to do is, I didn't want to sacrifice my existing, excuse me there for a second. I didn't want to sacrifice my existing trunk entirely and lose that wing functionality. So instead what I did was, I found a wing on eBay, or a trunk lid on eBay, that happens to be for my exact model and for my exact type of car. You can see here, just trying to do this with one hand. You see here, it's silver, and it also says Carrera 4. Alright, so this will be the foundation for installing that wing. Alright, so I'm going to cut away right now so I don't bore you with unwrapping this and everything else. And I'll probably pick it up when I start disassembling it for reassembly. And take it to that video when it's time. Alright? Cool. Alright, so here we are. You can see the wing. I think it's a GT2 base with a GT3 top, or a GT3 base with a GT2 top. I can't quite remember how it's described now, but anyway, I like it. It looks good. Sitting in the donor Carrera 4 trunk lid, you can see here we've stripped out the components that lift that factory wing. That all had to come out. Remove the fan that cools the engine. That's going to go back onto the donor wing. The donor trunk lid, I should say, or engine compartment lid. And there is the old wing that used to fold up and down. Alright, so that's gone. So what's left here is, this is just mocked up right now, so I got to flip it over, drill some holes, and secure it to the trunk lid. And then once the weather gets a little bit better outside, we'll bring it outside and install it. It's just 2 bolts on either side of the lid. And that's really it. I don't think it could be any more simple. Alright, so until we get to that point, I'm going to cut this video here. Alright, so we're at the stage now where we've got the bolts and all the different mounting points as instructed. And I'm just going to tighten them up. It's very easy. Lots of access. Then I just have to replace the fan in this spot right here, and it'll be ready to mount on the car for a test fit. Okay, back again. So we already got the rear wing installed on a different donor engine lid that I got off eBay. The same insignia, Carrera 4, same color silver. So this way I have an option. I can use the wing if I want to, or I can use the trunk instead of a fully operational speed operated rear tail wing. It's a little windy out here today, uncharacteristically. So audio might not be the best. I apologize for that in advance. So all we need to remove this entire trunk is this 10mm, 4 bolts, 2 on each side, 1, 2, and you get rid of the trunk. You just have to disconnect the wire that goes to the, man, I hope nothing falls down on me out here. So yeah, you just have to disconnect the wire. It goes to the fan and the hydraulic lifts there. And that's it. Alright, so I'm gonna, it's just me, so I can't hold the phone and do this at the same time, so we'll come back to and have some progress. So here we are again. Only a few short minutes in between the other video. I actually ended up mounting this myself. Took the old trunk off, put the donor trunk with the wing mounted on, and bolted it in. It's so easy to work on this car. I had no idea. I was completely intimidated by it when I first bought it. But having to try to fit this body kit has really shown me that it's very thoughtfully built. I mean, the simplicity. You know, having been a BMW owner over the course of the years, I mean, I thought they were easy after you learn, you know, but everything has a really custom bracket for every different model car, and even if it's the same body shape, you might have facelift versions in between, and they're not always compatible. When you switch things like this, you think would just fit normally because it looks like the other car. But on this car, I mean, there's just basic screws, nuts and bolts holding the pieces together. There's no bespoke bracketry that is underneath all of this, holding it together. So yeah, here we are. I don't think I'm going to do anything else on this car before I take it to the body shop and get some quotes. And even that's something I'm not in a hurry to do. But yeah, we'll continue making some videos and some content, so anybody who's interested can follow along and see the progress. Alright, so that's it for now, people. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to y'all later. What you think, Chico? Good? Yeah? Alright. Thanks for your help.